Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me again on another day, another video. I appreciate your presence. Let's melt more into being, shall we? Man, what a surreal experience. I kind of just had spending time reading Stoic quotes. I have this app, I think it's just called the Stoic or something like that. It has like 717 different quotes. Some of them are duplicates, but let's say 600 Stoic quotes by Seneca and Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius. Trying to remember more of them, but yeah, those are the ones that come up the most. And it's just so nice reading them, and with the knowledge that these men lived like 1,800 years ago and stuff. Hey Lisa, Yater, thank you for joining us, friends. I appreciate your presence. It's so nice to see you. Yeah, literally, dude lived 1,800 years ago, and the stuff that he had to say is still so relevant today, and it blows my mind reading those things. Yeah, you are late, dude. Yeah, dude, I sent something in the general, message tab. I didn't have power since 3, and usually I start at 4, but the power only came back like 13 minutes past 5. And here we are. Here we are. It's so nice to actually be here. A little bit later, as you said, but I mean, what can I do? So I'm in school, I swear. Okay. I even can catch you for no special reason. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. You mean the reason or the fact that I'm streaming a little bit later, you can catch me because you're in school right now? How's it going, guys? It's going really well, dude. It's going really well. Like, especially just some of the things that I read, just now. It's just like mulling in my head. And almost 90% of like Stoic philosophy is do good, be good, right? And realize your impermanence and the other one, come on. Am I really pulling blank cards now because I'm trying to think of it? Yeah, I'm guessing so. Hey there, where's the accent from? From South Africa, Kavlon. Thank you for joining us, friend. It's nice to have you as a new friend. Is it Kavlon? I think so. Where are you from, dude? It's an interesting username you have. When do you get out, Lane, for summer? Good now that we are melting more. Yeah, I'm also having such a good time, dude. Just being in this space again. Such a blessing every single time, and I'm just happy, I just feel so good right now, actually. I've been literally just spending the last 2 hours just non-stop reading. And some of it I even read aloud, And not just read it aloud, but read it loud. Like I was almost screaming at the top of my lungs. Some of these things that he was saying. I was really getting into it. I was so passionate about it. And it was so fun. I was like preaching almost to the cat. Especially to the cat. I believe the cat needs to learn a few things, about life. And then I'll just talk to him. And it's so much fun. Oh man, I had such a blast. It was like this little theater piece, if you will. Hey Edmund, thank you for joining us as well. Dance till the sun goes down. Not right now, friend. Not right now. We dance in the mornings, and we did dance this morning. But right now, I am in the Meltmore state where my ass is becoming one with the earth. Should probably remove this cushion if I want to completely back what I'm saying, but cushion is comfortable. Oh, Simon is here as well. Meltmore streaming like crazy. Yeah, dude, this is the 3rd time we're streaming today. Like the first stream got cut because our power got cut. And then the power came back, I think around 9 or 10, one of the two. And then I got back into another stream actually. Did a new camera orientation, or whatever you call it, rotation. The way you place your cameras, one full screen, one a little bit bigger, and then like a keyboard cam, because my face cam just does not want to work with me. And like, it breaks my heart because I know it's like some sort of driver issue. It does this thing where it works for a bit and then it just suddenly stops and it glitches out, and then you have to like unplug it and replug it in again for it to actually get to a point where it's fixed. And yeah, when you're midstream, you can't, well, I can't, see my own face cam, so I don't know when it happens. Fortunately, I did have like a stream window open on my phone. Can you hear that? There's like an open door that like she just has to walk around. But she's so spoiled. She knows if she continues to do that, I'm gonna come and help her. You see? And now I'm like at a crossroads. I feel like there's this, pivot in myself. If I heed her chirps, I'm basically reinforcing in her that making noise and chirping at me is going to be equivalent to me coming and helping her. Or I don't do that and expect her to figure out that there's an open door on that side, and she knows this place. She knows how to walk around. Bet she's walking around right now because she stopped. Wait. Is it a green screen? No, friend, it's not a green screen. I'm just a normal American. I'm digging the shirt, man. Thank you, friend. I haven't worn it in a while, I realized today. So I was like, you shirt, I've left you alone. I haven't loved you in forever. I haven't given you your time to shine. So I was like, yeah, you shirt. Walk around. Like, oh man, like it hurts me because I want to go and help her. I'm gonna go and help her. I can't. I thought she figured it out when she stopped crying, but I can't continue. I'll be back in a second. I kom. Maar jy net buite wees. Ten minste vir die mense hallo sê. Vir hulle hallo sê. Hoor wie se skree. Is jy nou okay? Wil jy my skoot lê? Waartoe wil jy gaan? Okay. Let's see if we can get it. No. That like lasted a whole 10 seconds before she came back. She just wants to lay in my lap. I'll let her be. I'll let her be. I'll cover her in the scarf. Little blankie. There you go, sweetheart. I don't know how much of you can see that. I'm pretty sure the YouTube cam definitely can't see that. But this is chill. She is a curious one. Let me actually continue reading your comments. Sorry, friends. I'm so distracted now with her on my lap because I'm like, look, she's like curious. Oh, what's this? What's this you have in your hand? Is it food? Nope. Smell? No, don't eat it. Just smell. No. She's taking a liking. Just smell it. No eating it. No green screen. This is real life. This is real life, dude. You're gonna see it get dark. Looks so cool. I'm happy that you appreciate the view, friend. This is for you. Specifically for you. As long as there is no gunshots. I don't think there'll be any gunshots today. Thank you for the silver, Lane. I appreciate it, my friend. I love silver as well. It's pretty good metal. It's very conductive. How's it going, Aaron? Hey, Aaron, thank you for joining us as well, friend. Me and Aaron had a really good chat yesterday. It was fun catching up with him. I hope that you're doing well, man. I thought of you, Estienne, last night. My son and husband were arguing. I was thinking my son must be feeling how you do when your dad gets into it. Thanks for sharing your perspective so I can be more understanding. Ooh, like what you're saying right now, Lisa, like hits a little bit close to home because you're like that is it's not even something I can really consider to be able to happen, but the fact that you just shared that information with me and that did happen, wow. Like I'm just happy for your son, being being able to like relate with your son in the way that he feels right now. Something that I believe is going to be invaluable to your relationship with him as well. It really suits you. It is vibrant like your personality. I'm happy you think it's vibrant, friend. It's mostly black. There's like some trees and what do you call these little flowers? Any of you friends know? Yeah, it is beautiful. She's at the the lighter again. Let's just don't chew the string. You can chew the lighter, just don't chew the string. Mr. Smities, thank you for joining us, friend. Resist her cuteness. She is destroying me, dude. She's absolutely like, look at her curiosity. You want to smell first? Smell this. It's not. It's not to be eaten. Like if you want to eat something, this is like a little piece of leaf. You like that? Okay, I think she realizes this is not food. To her right now, everything is food. Like she sees us human doing things with our hands, and she assumes we're eating. Because like to them, that's what their instinct tells them, right? Like they're like, oh yes, we need to be eating things. What else is there to do? I need to either be eating things or be sleeping. uh, okay, like, she's still playing with the lighter. Lavender, thank you for joining us as well, friend. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. She is really a little gem. Like I can't stay mad at her, even though she might chew my strings off, which would be a shame because it's crocheted, double crocheted strings. It's not gonna be an easy fix. I trust you won't destroy my things, you sweet little animal. I did drop something though. Wanted to show you, friends. This, I'm sure it couldn't have gone far. It is the same color as the dry grass, which may serve as a little bit of an obstacle to me right now. So I guess I can tell you what it is while I'm searching for it. It's basically a little garrick I made out of cannabis wood, which I have. I think I misplaced it when I stood up and came and sat back down because I was balancing it on the edge of this little cushion. It has like one of those little rims, and I just kind of placed it on that rim. I don't think it could have gone farther though, unless I like literally yeeted it with the way that I sat down. Leave the string alone. You can eat the rest of the mushroom, just leave the string alone. Do excuse my searching, friends. No, actually. Thank you for bearing with me. I think that's the better approach, right? Jeez, man. Oh, jeez. The alternative is that it's underneath me. At least we have a little entertainer. She's the star of the show right now while I'm searching. She is the replacement Meldmore Kiki. Has to be a 2-syllable thing. How far can it have gone? Maybe I should just stand up again. Yep. I found it. So I don't know how well this is gonna show. This is a little piece of cannabis wood that I cut from a branch. And now we're going to use that as our filter. Smoke the cannabis through the cannabis. Like now, like the next step, the ultimate step would be like having papers made out of cannabis leaves or something. You want to get comfortable and rest? Is that what you want to do? I want you to do that. I want you to chill out. Because this is going to be the hard step, if you will. I'm so... Oh, I just melted. There we go. Please do melt, friend. I'll lift her up a little bit for the camera to see the little face. We all melt on this blessed day. Yes, we do. Have you sweat yet? Simon, how are you feeling, my friend? I'm sending you loving thoughts, man. Thank you. There we go. Don't smoke around your dog. I'll make sure to blow the smoke away, friend. And she is already placing her head. Like, leave the mushroom now. I'll do this as well. Extra coverage. She's eating me. I'm getting devoured. No, she's sleeping again. Your hair is bouncy tonight. Looks very nice. It's drying. That's the thing. So I had to shower before 3. So like I showered way in advance. Way in advance. So it has had some time to dry. Which usually it doesn't. And since it's now cold, it takes even longer. A little better than yesterday. I'm so happy to hear that too. I've been thinking about you a lot. That's good, Aaron. I'm hoping your weeks get better and better. Thank you. Don't smoke around your dog. I'll make sure, friend. I promise. You puppy. I got one recently too. Did you, Matthias? What puppy did you get, friend? What a coincidence. This was my dad's choice. Kind of just sent me some photos and then brought her home. But we did lose 2 of our pups very recently. One to snakes and one to an accident of a car. And yeah, my dad wanted another Jack Russell. They're very good farm dogs. They alert you to snakes and stuff as well. Thank you for the silver then, Matthias. I appreciate you, friend. I'm taking sips of water for hydration today. I feel extremely thirsty. Hey, Mammy. Thank you for joining us, friend. It's so nice to see you here. Like it's been a while since you've joined us here. How have you been? Goeienaand. Cute puppy. Thank you, Kristen. Is Blay here in South Africa? Or did you go and Google that? Like either is okay. I'm just really curious. Goeienaand is how we say good night. Guess it's not that difficult to extrapolate. Figure it out. Sitting on it? Yeah, you're right. You were right, Yater. You saw it before I did, friend. You saw it before I thought about it. I just didn't want to disturb the pup. And you know how it is, dude. Oh, she's so small. She is like a little bean. And now she's a sleepy bean. She has her nose tucked into my belly, basically. You know how they like snuggle themselves up. It's so cute. What's your intention today? Oh, man. I was so, occupied that I didn't even write my intention on my little paper. But I feel I did kind of say the intention as I was rolling it. My intention is to experience the weed by smoking it through the plant itself, using that as the filter. Almost like literally, and I'm calling it a filter for a reason. So like I'm imagining like if this plant wanted, because this is something that's, it works really well, right? This is a nice length little Garrick. It has a nice little hole through it. It has this little fluffy inside, which actually filters stuff. So yeah, that's my intention, to experience how the plant itself would filter the things it doesn't think is necessary. Experimentation, friend. Experimentation. Coming back to what we said yesterday, our body is the ultimate lab. Right? You can do experiments of yourself. Eat different diets. Try not exercising. Try exercising. And there's such a radical change in your life experience when you do these things. And it's like an experiment sometimes. Sometimes we figure out some things work and we still don't do them. Go figure. Hey Scarmelia, thank you for joining us as well, friend. How have you been? How have you been? Like, how's your house situation going? How's your current like catnip little crochet things are going? Like, I also want to ask you, actually, friend, would you be capable, able, right, to make these? Because I love them so much, but I just can't crochet. Guess I can learn, but my hands are. I guess I can't really say that much. I can roll a joint. I guess if you can roll a joint, you can crochet things, right? Is that the standard? uh, because if you can read, my mom believes if you can read, you can like cook, right? You can cook, you can bake, everything. Because all you're basically doing is following instructions. Hydration. So if you can read, you can cook. If you can roll joints, you can crochet. What do you think, Scarmelia? Please do tell me. Oh, intentions management. Yes, we set them now. In this quiet moment I'm having before I fire up the dinner. The dinner? Do you live in a place where it's getting dark as well, Mammy? Where do you stay, friend? I'm curious. Scar saw you crochet yesterday. Was glad to say hi. There we go. Scarlett's watching you with me today. Scarlett is your daughter, right, Scarmelia? Snakes, lol. What the yeah, dude. Snakes is a big thing. It's a real big thing. Like that's how our one pup died. He like was defending our house from a black mamba, and a black mamba has enough venom to kill 6 full-grown like cattle. Something that can do that to cattle, can do that tenfold over to a human. Not tenfold, maybe like threefold, maybe like fourfold in some cases. Dangerous snakes. And like Kiko, the Jack Russell we had before, basically sacrificed his own life to protect us. Like, that's the most noble thing I could have ever imagined. Because we found the skin of the snake in my brother's room as well. So the snake was in the house. We had a black mamba in the house. And then we were away during Christmas, and when we came back, he passed away. And yeah, I had like bite marks all over him. So his name was Kiko, her name is Kiki. That's the intention behind why my dad called her that. She's a mountain cur hound mix. Okay. And oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, my friend. It's completely okay. Thank you. Hello there, lovely friends. Hello, Aunt B. Thank you for joining us, friend. How have you been? How's Haywar Hill been? How has Uncle Becky been? How's Bobby been? Do I know your daughter's name? I feel I did, but it escapes me now. Like, how has your family been? Um, I'm happy that you're here with us, friend. Yes, I pop in and then I have to leave the streams because I'm so busy. It's completely okay, Mammy. Thank you for being here, friend, for sharing your presence with us. Have a great day, Aunt B. Uh, I hope you get everything done. I hope so as well. Thinking of all of your friends. Have been busy lately today. Hey, management. There we go. Thank you, Aunt B, for being so kind to say hi. But I feel very happy when I see you on here, Mel. I'm happy to see you as well, Mammy. Thank you for joining us, friend. Sending them all vibes. Absolutely. Hey, Kerr, thank you for the helpful award, friend. I appreciate that. I'd love to see your mom on streams. One, she sounds so wise and kind. Like, I mean, I'll ask her. Like, if she shows up to the door when she comes back because she's not back yet, I'll I'll heal her over. I'll call her, tell her to come and say hi to you, friends. Thor, stoned and bored. I look bored. I'm not bored at all, friend, and I'm not even smoking this shit. To smoke the plant the way the plant intended for it to be smoked. Like the paper, I'm still finicky about. It pulls so well. I'm in Dubai. Oh, Dublin, Ireland. We eat dinner around 5:30 p.m. Early for some, but I prefer early dinner. I actually agree, friend. An early dinner is actually better for your like sleep as well. Definitely. Wow, rest in peace, Kiko. Rest in peace, Kiko, indeed. He's an actual savior, like a true little hero. The true example of what it means to sacrifice your life to save your family, you know. And like it's very interesting about him as well. Like he had really interesting behavior where he would be very almost greedy for attention, you know. He'll literally go to the extent of stopping you and like biting at your feet so that you'll stop and like pet him actually. And he would do this constantly and he would always like run in between your hand and another dog if you dare to pet a dog other than him. Extremely jealous, had to have all of the attention, had to have eyes on him. Was just such a beautiful little character. Like you would pet him and you would stop and he would look at you and then he'll like take his like snout and like push your hand like away, ooh, hey. I didn't say stop. And I just loved him so much for that. But it almost now feels like, you know, in hindsight, like he knew that he wasn't going to be around forever. And with that knowing, he like just lived his life so truly and so like full of experience because he knew he wasn't going to have like a 14-year life like Bingo has, like one of our other dogs. 14-year, no, 15-year-old, 15-year-old dude. That dog is such a G. I love him so much. Scarlett is my oldest daughter. Also, yes, you can learn to crochet if your hands are steady enough to roll a joint. I never could roll a joint because my hands aren't steady enough due to my constant moving. Okay, so then I would be able to crochet. It is time consuming, right? That is the other thing. I think my mom even might have some crocheting stuff. It's getting to a point where it draws a little bit harder, but I can almost feel it filtering stuff now. What an experience. I really want to make my own paper now because then I would have helped create the whole joint. Because I was the one that watered and grew the little Garrick. I was the one that watered and grew the bud it is I'm smoking. But I can't say the same thing for the paper that's around it. I think it would be pretty difficult to make cannabis rolling paper though. Like maybe if you do a canna cigar or something. But I'm not exactly sure if you want to do like a thin rolling paper. Emma is in Montana on a 3-week road trip across the US to visit family. That sounds amazing. Emma. 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 So what I just did is I was like every other Emma I know, I like referenced back, to the place where I keep that name. Emma. This time, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in there. Thank you again, Aunt P. Smoking weed through a weed filter using weed paper. We have transcended. It makes me want to Zolo. It's not weed paper just yet. It has to get to that point. It has to get to that point. It's OCB papers, but it's just unbleached paper. Ultra thin paper with natural acacia gum, it says. I'm not sure if it's hemp paper. It might be, but I don't think it is. I think you do get hemp paper though. Isn't raw hemp paper? It might be. I think at that point you will have reached the ultimate point of it. Thank you for the tree hug, Luke. It's nice to have you here, my friend. Send my love to your mom. The US to visit family. How long is she gonna be away for, you say? 3-week road trip. Man, that sounds amazing. Is it a summer vacation for her as well now, right? And how much summer vacation do you get in America actually? Is it like a 6-week, 10-week thing? Like I think the longest vacation we get in South Africa is like 45 days, which is quick maths, what? 7 weeks? Is that correct? Basically, give or take, right? So like the longest vacation we have is 7 weeks. So is it like the same thing with America? How long is your summer vacation actually? Thank you for asking, friend. Thank you for telling me. I'm so happy that I can like cement it in this time. We're good over here. I'm so happy to hear that. Where are you? I'm in South Africa, but the sun has set behind me. Our power only came back on about 40 minutes, give or take, ago. So, yeah, like we're streaming a little bit later today. More poppy, please. I don't know how much of her you can see. You can maybe like see her little face, right? It is at the bottom of the screen, and it gets a little bit muddy with the comments and stuff. Do try though. If you have any Kiko pics, I'd love to see them on the Discord. I'll share some, friend. I'll share some. Much love to Kiko. Rest in peace. Thank you, my friends. Like just remembering him, right? The very air he's breathed, that I have breathed as well. The moments we've shared, the love we've like had for one another. Like all of that stuff is permanent and will never go away. I can reshare some photos. I will. Who is your favorite Jonas brother? I don't know any of their names. Do I? Is Nick Jonas one of them? If it is, that's the only one's name that I can remember, so it must be him. Yes, it is very time consuming. Yeah, that's what I thought. How can a cat hurt a snake? How can a cat hurt a snake? It has these nails and it has these pointy things in its face. And then it does these things with its pointy face things to the snake. And these things when it tries to bite it. Then it kills it. IRL simulation. Oh man, I'm pretty blazed right now. The weed filter to filter the weed. has definitely done its job. I feel it is teaching me things. South Africa friend, Yaker, thank you for joining us, friend. How have you been? How have you been? How have you and your significant other been with one another? How's that relationship going? It's always so nice. Like, I feel a couple goals from you two. Anyone know where in the world he is? Yeah, thank you for answering, friends. Is weed legal in South Africa? It's been decriminalized, and like even if it wasn't legal, dude, what are you gonna do about that? Right? You can go and do a quick Google search if you want to, but what does it matter? Hmm. What does it matter? Man, it does. It confuses me. You see, like especially because I understand exactly where this thing comes from. It's not this foreign thing. Like literally, in comparison to the rest of the things I put inside my body, this is the least foreign thing that I know, right? Because the water I'm drinking, it's being pumped from underground. So I know it's from underground, but I don't get to see into that underground and like look at the walls of this underground and like see if it flows, if there's things living in it. Like I don't get to see that stuff, right? So there's still that aspect of mystery to it, if you will. And then with the food I eat, like most of the stuff I eat, like some of the meats I eat, I fortunately know that it comes from the cattle that we have grazing on our farm. So there's a little bit of that connection as well. But this plant that I'm smoking, I literally every single day was watching it, watering it, taking care of it, making sure it was free of like worms and pests and other pests. It's this active involvement, and you see this plant that you just put a little seed in the ground and you water it and the sun shines on it and it grows into this magnificent thing, and you take it, you dry it, and you can just take these things and smoke it just like that, right? You don't have to do anything to it. No treatments, no pesticides. Like sure, you can cure it by putting it in jars in a moisture level that allows the enzymes to eat chlorophyll and turn more of it into smokable material so it's less harsh. You can do that stuff, but you don't have to. You can smoke that material just like that, and it will give you, this genuine feeling, this connection as well. And I feel most bad trips happen as a result of like stigma within people themselves, where they have this disconnect with what the thing is that they're experiencing, even if it's life itself. Even if it's life itself, we always disconnect. My eldest daughter is Emma too. We have two Emmas in the chat. What a coincidence. Is weed legal? I've already answered that one. Pretty sure OCB sells hemp paper. It might be that way. I would like think they would advertise that, have it in bold letters or something. She was 11 on Monday. Whoa, we have three Emmas. Now it's synchronicity. Now that's no longer a coincidence. Mammy, please wish her a happy birthday from a family in New York. Wish her a happy birthday from the entire family all over the world. Please do, my friend. Yes, out for school for 2 months. I'm excited for her to experience what I did at her age, traveling, but I've never been away from her for this long. I can imagine. But I think it's going to be, like as you said, a real learning experience for her as well. Bobby driving me nuts. He doesn't have a little sister to keep him busy, so like it's like you have that beam of focus that is Bobby, all the way pointed at you, Aunt B. Oh, thank you. I will. There we go. That's beautiful. I'm melting with you. Is that normal? Becoming nothing is everything. There we go. Please melt with me, friend. It's very much normal. That's the point of this, right? That's the point of this. I feel more and more so that melt more is this. This is what we're experiencing right now. Oh, there it clicks. That last Stoic philosophy point that I for some reason missed because I was so entrenched in the moment. That's it. There is only this moment. There is only this moment. No matter how long we live, we're only going to lose this moment. past is a memory. The future is speculation, if at most. Ah, dum dum. Tell him I said hi. There we go. Anyone down for a Meltmore summer? Yeah, you friends are gonna get some summer right now. It's winter where I am. My mom is coming back. I'm like kind of cold, but I came with the intention to not bring a blanket because I felt like I wanted to experience a little bit of cold. Technically, I'm jinxing myself as well into the health benefits of being cold. Technically, to keep my body warm, my body has to use like fuel, so I'm losing weight by just being cold. Stonks. Tell him we said hi. Yeah, oh, all of us said hi. Insane cats are amazing fighters. I've never actually seen them fight. I've been missing out. Jonas is my favorite. I said it's a Jonas. I don't know if it was even correct. No one has actually corrected me. Is it actually? Is there a Nick Jonas as well? Uh, he says, "Hey, mammy, there we go. I feel like a snake skin of a black mamba is way tougher than what a small cat can do. I mean, maybe. Like, I do believe these dogs have a harder and more dangerous bite than a cat would because they have longer canines and more grip strength. And they also whip things back and forth when they get a hold of them, ripping them apart. They're little ferocious creatures. That's why they're so playful, and that's why she's constantly nibbing at my fingers. I don't know. Cats are stronger than you think, friend. Yeah, they're pretty powerful animals, actually. Aloha and Pura Vida from Costa Rica. Thank you for joining us, friend. Sending you love from South Africa. I want to do this guy. Oh, that's a compliment, friend. Thank you so much. It would be fun. Maybe one day. Melt, enjoy your evening. Hug your lovely new puppy. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye, donkey. Bye, donkey. Miami. I'll see you next time, friend. It was nice to have you here. Happy birthday to you, Emma Mammy. Happy birthday to her from all of us, friend. Well, what's the name of the group of people that follow you? I don't, assign any names, friend. Like, it's gonna be a label. Each and every one of you is a divine individual. You can choose a name for yourself. Oh, boom, boom. Thanks, Aunt B. Bye, man. Enjoy your dinner. One black mamba would take me out, but I'm sure I could handle at least 6 cattle on my own. Yeah, Moto. Simon, are you sure about that, dude? You wanna bet some money? I would rather bet money. I can, like, if I get like a stick, if I get just a stick as a weapon, I would bet money that I would fight the black mamba versus you fighting, the freaking cattle, dude. You're not gonna win. Yo, bro, cattle are like 450 kg animals. They have like blades at the front of their feet, and also sometimes blades out of their skulls. Cattle are actually some crazy animals, and they're very curious as well. Interestingly enough, such like fascinatingly curious animals. They're like when like a water contraption, for example, something that like distributes water whether the water level is low or high, for example. If you don't cover that, they're so curious about how that thing works. They'll like press the thing down and like break the thing eventually because of their curiosity. Cattle. They're fantastic animals. Dum dum. Thank you, management. See you in the next stream, I hope. I'm sure. Okay, I just watched a YouTube video of a cat fighting a black mamba. Lol. Cat fucked him up. Okay. I didn't know there would be a YouTube video. That's pretty cool, actually. Not 6 angry cats with claws and teeth. Yeah, no, that's gonna lose. I think that should be your next stream. Oh man, finding black mambas and throwing your cats at them. I think that would be a little bit hectic. My friends, I am elevated proper with you. With the raw papers. There we go, friend. Thank you for joining us. for melting into this moment. You skates and cats. That should get it wrong. Okay, there we go. That sounds like a better plan to me. I would like to see the cats and skates. With the amount of insects at night here in Texas, it's bugging me that they're not swarming your face. Hello, friend. It is winter times, right now, interestingly enough, Uncle Becky. So usually I didn't need the light during the time when there were a lot of bugs. And there was like still a lot of light out by the time that I started using the light. And then, as winter now progresses, I've been using the light more and more. So it's pretty cool right now. Most of the insects, I believe, are tossing. But I'm happy that you're here, friend. How have you been, Uncle Becky? It's nice to have you here, man. Like, I've been talking to Professor Goo. Me and have been trying to, like, figure out, like, a Discord call time at some point. When I talk about the Kabbalion and the new book I think he recommended is The Untethered Soul or something. Or no, uh, the Hermetic, the Hermetcratic, something like that. I have it saved on my phone. So yeah, I have some more reading to do. You underestimate the amount of rage I can build in the radius of a cat. I could take a bunch on and win. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were such a fierce warrior, Simon. Do excuse me. You would just be able to slay all of these cattle, like the opens the stick and then sees the stick again, and then all of the cattle just drop to the floor. So true, Uncle Becky. Yeah, like I'm probably sure if it was in the middle of the night in the summer times, it would be the same thing. This guy on the Titanic said a real man makes his luck. So Seneca said when preparation and opportunity meet, you have luck. So not technically luck, it's just preparation for an opportunity. House cats literally are mini versions of big cats. Their behavior is exactly the same. If you watch big cats closely, house cats are just smaller and less intimidating on the surface. Yeah, and fortunately, because they're smaller, they have less capacity to maul you to death. Stonks. So yeah, you don't have to be that scared of them. The moment is calm. It's safe. It's the ark. Inside the moment, you can survive the storm. It's always the moment. Breathe and calm yourself. Quiet the mind. Not thoughts, not words. Nothing but the moment. It's peace on earth. It's surreal. It's the end of your message. That's beautiful. But you're so right, Ancient Rain. I don't date chicks with more than 2 cats. Bad situation. I slay it and don't call no more. No, that's horrible, friend. Be upright with them right from the start, at least. Right? You can do at least that. Uh, uh, Owning an animal is like having a child. Yeah, pretty much. That's true. We big kids, pretty much. I don't think we should ever really grow up. Not in the case of our awe for the world. You should have that same, like, when they say you should have the mind of a child, just have the awe, be awe-inspired by the beauty of the world that you live in. I think that's all it recommends. Yeah, but the apartment smells. That happens if you have with the more than 2 cats. Yeah, like for me, it's just the hair. That would be the thing. Not even the smell, just the hair. We have Jojo in here as well. Hey, my friend, how have you been, Jojo? How have you been, friend? Like, I tuned in for a bit of your stream, but I didn't stay for the whole of it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope that you've been well. I'm taking on cats, not cattle. Oh, okay. 6 cats. Yeah, you would fight 6 cats. I'm pretty sure you would come out on top. Where did I get the cattle from? Maybe did you say cattle? Because we did mention that one snake can kill 6 cattle. So maybe that was just me. Hey, Onyx, how have you been, friend? It's nice to have you here. I love the fact that you thought he said cattle instead of cats. Way funnier. That's some good, way nice work. There we go. Like, I mean, I'm not opposed to being corrected. Like, I make mistakes all the time. I'm just a human, right? That's the best part about it. Make mistakes, have funny things being said. Alright, don't wait. Like, only when you accept that you will be seen as stupid or a fool will you be able to advance. I don't know. I love the fact. I already read the one. I get the vibe, like you've been in some huge. What? What? No, dude. No, 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 no. Not my style, man. Definitely not. Wish I had your hair. I mean, if you want to send me like 100 Dogecoin, I can like send you a little lock. How about that? No, I'm not gonna start selling my hair. My hair stays on my head. This is where it belongs. I'm sorry, friend, but, but, but you get to have hair of your own, or get to not have hair of your own, and both of those is an experience in its own, right? Our life is meant for us. A creature is only satisfied when it lives true to its nature. Trying to be anything other than the truth of your nature, it's exhausting. Can't do that shit. Gratitude for you, Estian, and all the panic attack I was experiencing when I tuned in was gone. I'm so happy, Kerr. We're here for you, friend. I'm so happy that you could tune in. This is a safe space. We love you. You're amazing spirits, all of you. You as well, Kerr. You as well, my friend. Stay well, just a formality. Grateful that your panic is gone. I feel that as well. Just, complete acceptance and love for you, friend. Mr. Boop and Yader. There we go. I don't think I could take on one cattle without a weapon, lol. So, like, it depends, dude. Like, if you're gonna be fighting, angry bulls, you're not standing a chance versus one of them. Like, maybe, like, if I'm gonna throw you into a ring with one of them, and I even give you a weapon, like, maybe if you have, like, an elephant shotgun or something, then you would stand a chance. But other than that, if I give you like a sword weapon, not a chance, dude. You're just like not even me, dude. I'm like we're just both. We're gonna be completely wrecked. Cattle, they just kind of outweigh us, dude. They have the weight advantage. That's why like hippos is actually one of the most dangerous animals. Like they outkill lions, I think 200%. They they're some dangerous animals. They just kind of come for you. They're like a witch. You're dead. Da-dum, da-dum. I think I have reached the bottom of the comments. I'm going to celebrate by experiencing again how the weed did filter the weed. Mm. It's pulling really hard right now. There we go. It's almost like it had to heat up the little filter again for it to work properly. Because I think the resin that it got caught in the little filter kind of solidified. And then as a result, started clogging it again. It is more fun to be a leader or a follower of a cult. Is it more fun to be a leader or a follower of a cult? I think it's more fun to be a follower of a cult, actually. If the cult is, arguably something that is trying to help people. If it's something that's only, benefiting, the cult leader, obviously the cult leader is going to be the one that's benefiting. But the problem is, with cults, there's usually a deification of one being or another, right? And that's not what we're about here either. We recognize that every single one of us is a divine being. The things that we experience, the life that we have, is completely divine in nature. And no one life is going to be any more significant than other life. If it wasn't for every single one of us being exactly where we are, we wouldn't be exactly where we are. But that being said, I believe a cult leader's life, like a true cult leader, where you have like hundreds of people constantly, expecting this thing of you, to be this thing that is like so divine that you have, all the knowledge in the world and everything you say is, pure, like, and there's nothing to be questioned. Like, that is, that is so delusional, That's so delusional. And I think that would be something that's so toxic to the person that's trying to believe something like that. If you're trying to like preach that in itself and then trying to believe it yourself, I think that would be exhausting. Because again, it's not you living to your true nature. When I was in Florida, I had to stomp on a timber rattlesnake. I take on a snake instead, lol. Yeah, snakes are like black mamba is really fast and it will come for you with like a theory, not like a rattlesnake that will just kind of chill and then like strike at you. A black mamba will actually come for you, so you will have to maneuver it with a stick if you want to survive. They're dangerous snakes, dude. Crazy snakes. And which one gets to stay it more? Which one gets to slay it more? Big Jiggle. Like, what are you talking? Oh, dude. Like, these questions are just questionable in nature. I'm not judging that. It's just not the things that I like thinking about, Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, if you will. Good evening from the good afternoon, Canada. Worldly Assumption, thank you, friend, for being here. How have you been? Are you at the beach still? How's your husband been? How's your doge been? Are you back with him? I need details. How have you been, friend? Getting clogged. Just getting a little bit oiled up. You hear that sound it's making? That's the sound it's making when it's filtering. Like, this is smoking so well that I've basically demolished this joint. What a great experience. I'm trying to slay a chosen one from every continent. Do you think it's going to bring you any satisfaction at the end of the day? Let's say you achieve this goal, then what? Do you believe that achieving this goal is serving your truest purpose? Do you believe that completing this goal, if you were to die right now, you would be disappointed in not have completing that goal? And would you want to just leave that as a legacy? Right? Would you be sad about death because of that? Like, this is just me quoting directly from something I read just a few, like, maybe an hour ago or so, said by Marcus Aurelius. What would you, like, he says something like, what are you doing right now that death would be a tragedy if it happened? Or something like that. Like, it's, some of the stuff they say is a little bit contrived, if you will. Is it contrived the right word? Interesting wording. Size by Mai. My sister is calling for Kiki. Mm, I've been involved in a number of cults, both as a leader and a follower. You have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader. That sounds about right, Matthias. Aren't you like I? Well, my brain work is like, I thought you were like 19 or something or 20. How old are you, Matthias? Maybe I'll give you away. Maybe like we're playing a bit. Actually, yeah, dude. All of these calls you've been in. Then why did you leave the calls that you were in? It's filtering too well. It was filtering absolutely fantastically, Yader. I'm actually impressed. Rip off the filter and raw dog that bad boy. Yo, Bob. Like, I'm not that hardcore of a person. Like, genuinely not that hardcore of a person. uh, like, the thought of the heat getting that close to my fingers is just, yeah, nigh impossible for me to do. I didn't even notice Popper. Yeah, she's just like sleeping right now. So comfortable to be in the lap. Like that's basically all she wants. Oh my word. The beach soon with my dog and son. We're driving there to a scheduled beach, and Seamus is under supervision and symptoms. We can drive right back home. I'm so happy to hear that. That sounds amazing. I think he's going to have such a good time. Your son, and your dog included. Sounds like an amazing time. That puppy is awesome. Like she is being an absolute sweetheart right now. I would be sad if I died for the loved ones left behind. I would be sad if I died for the loved ones left behind. Hmm. I feel like I don't understand. Oh, I do. I do understand. But I wouldn't be sad. I would be glad, that they get to live. Even though they have to, you know, maybe live in a way that doesn't involve you. They still get to live on, have the divine experience that is their life. Don't need to celebrate. Rest in peace, your latest bitch. Later. I didn't mean to slay you, friend. I meant to pull you up. uh, where are you? South Africa. Do a headstand. Maybe next time impressive ask. Like I am actually considering getting a little bit more limbo. You have to rebrand them to fend off the cops. What? I'm 19, lol, but I'm just a quote from the show Office. Oh. I was about to say, I was like, damn, I'm pretty sure you're 19. I was like, Matthias is 19, he's been in cults, and he's been cult leaders. And I was like, okay, okay. The more you know. The more you know. Uh, Creepy face was right behind you, Meltmore Lamafar. Oh no. If there's a creepy face, like, go and show yourself, friend. Just join us for the stream. I can scoot over. You can, like, put your face right here. Uh, no takers. Damn it. How cool would it be if we can get, like, a paranormal entity to join us on stream? Maybe one day. Well, we can't write it off. Maybe aliens. Maybe we'll get there. Things are getting pretty shaky with the government and talking about aliens. Huh? It's pretty cool. Maybe. Maybe in the next like 80 years. Like aliens and we just gonna vibe. Stream with aliens. Huh? Have chats with aliens. Oh goodness, this is making me way too excited. I'm gonna calm down. Ooh. I feel you. I am all about the cones. You stuff with herb these days. They've been pretty good. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that you appreciate them. The tree lit up for a second and it looked crazy cool. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Some powers. Man. In complete darkness. Marry an American and get on 90 Day Fiance. Naive recording. Like, it's very weird that you say that, friend. It's very, very weird that you say that. To some of you friends who've been around for a long time, you will know that we went through a bit of an experience, an 8-day relationship, if you will. And the more I think about it, the more I get those vibes, the 90 Day Fiance vibes. Oh my goodness. And it was making me, like, afterwards I was like looking at this and I was like with a new perspective, a distant perspective, and I was like putting pieces together, some things that were said, and I was like, wait a second, this sounds like 90 Day Fiance. And I was like, no, wait, no, 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 stop. uh da, da, da. What would my family go through without me, my son and husband being without me? I'm convinced my mother's last wish as she died unexpectedly was for us, her children, to be okay. So, like, in that knowing, friend, don't you feel that's the same thing you're going to want for your child and for your husband as well? And in your experience with your mother's passing, have you been okay, friend? Like, that is the thing. That is how, the ever-changing nature of life is at the end of the day. Creed, The Office, I see you. Someone gets it. There we go. We have another Office fan. I'm an Office fan as well, just not Office fan enough to be able to remember quotes. I'm convinced. Oh, I've already read that one. I used to not like to smoke till I met a chick with a huge cannons that got me into it. Interesting, friend. Interesting. Okay. And now do you smoke regularly as a result of that? And have you replaced it with, or replaced alcohol with weed? I touched my first during the first part of my life. Yeah, we all did, friend. Melt is way too pure for TLC. Yeah, yeah. Like, maybe we could reach some people as well. No, that's not the way I think we want to do it, right? That would be a little bit yikes. But I feel it's a little bit yikes, because that's just gaming the system, and you're messing with another human being's life. Marrying someone haphazardly is no joke. Yeah, at least not to me. I don't know. Maybe the aliens from District 9. Like, the movie was shot here, but I don't want to meet aliens like that, dude. I want to have. Well, I mean, maybe if we could just figure out how to communicate with them, that should be the first and foremost thing. I would want to actually be able to have a conversation. Got catfish for 8 days. Not catfish. Not catfish. Like, go check out day 52 to day 60. You can see the whole thing, dude. Oh man, what an experience! Like, and it's just had waves, dude. It was like, instead of dropping pebbles in my ocean, my infinite ocean of consciousness, this was like a freighter boat, or a freighter was like dropped into my ocean of consciousness. It was just these massive waves was created as a result of it. And yeah, it was definitely a divine experience. Mm, Damn, I forgot about that, lol. Maybe if melt it out again. I will never be able to forget, because I definitely feel so much about it. Did I miss you speak about Viking Queen and her amazing accomplishment? Did I miss you speak? No. I like, we did say something yesterday, but like, out of two you friends who don't know, Viking Queen did a 30-day, I think 32-day fast, she ended up doing. And the results that she got as a as a product, from her hard work is astounding. And I would 100% recommend, if you friends are interested in fasting, to go look at the progress that she's made. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. I have been lol. I've been through so much hurt and anger and confusion, but I am okay. I live knowing that she's looking down on me and want her to be happy. There we go. It's the same, friend. That's the nature of death and dying as well. Like, there shouldn't be fear in that experience, because at the end of the day, it is going to be okay. Nihilistically, at the end of everything, there's going to be the heat death of the universe, right? Which is also going to be okay. It's going to be okay. No matter what. Regardless of everything, it's going to be okay. I like you. I like you too. I like you too, friend. Thank you for joining us here and sharing your presence. What is the coolest experience you've had in South Africa? Coolest experience I've had. Hmm. Hmm. I'm starting to see a pattern here. I'm like scrolling through my brain's memories of like things that I have filed under cool, and it's kind of like mostly me catching snakes. Yeah, there's a lot of snakes in South Africa, and a lot of them aren't venomous. And like, this particular thing is coming back to me. When I was a kid, and my parents were looking for a house, they were like dragging me along to like look at these different houses. And like, one of the, I think the first two houses we stopped at, I found a snake, that was not poisonous. And I knew it because I had like a snake book, if you will. So I had like knowledge on which snakes were venomous and which weren't. So I just caught the snake, and I became so fascinated with the fact that I could go to other places, and there would be maybe snakes there. And yeah, then I was so into the idea of going house watching with my parents. Did you fall in love? Yeah, dude, 100%. Like, all the way into love. And then I hit whatever was at the bottom of it very hard, aka infatuation. Yeah, I think it was more infatuation than anything, because it was very real and very surreal at the same time. Like, the feeling of it's too good to be true was like constantly with me. But I was like, you're just self-sabotaging. And then it was like, you know. Bro, I'm out. Nice talking to you. You the truth. May you and your followers prosper and slay it on the reg. Thank you, Big. We appreciate you being here, friend. Like, no followers, no, any of that. Just, we're divine individuals, friend. All we have to do is live righteously, live in a way that is going to prosper us, be prosperous for people and benefit people, and make just the general life experience of people around you better instead of worse. Like, that's not too much to ask. I don't think so. Is the crime as bad as they say in South Africa? In some areas, very much so, friend. 32 days is over now. Congrats, Candace. Dude, Simon, you need to see the before and after pictures, dude. I feel as though we're almost ready to know the truth about life in the universe. I think we'll be surprised at an infinite status among other beings. Infantile status among other beings. Oh yeah, friend, absolutely. Like, yeah, 100%. As a snake owner wannabe, the entire stream has made me need a slithery his babe, not babe, baby. My friend, like, if I could recommend a snake, a snake that I would want if I get myself a snake would be an egg eater because it eats eggs. It's so convenient. All you do is you put like a little egg in some warm water, and then you put it in this little enclosure, and then it like eats the egg, and then you fed your snake, right? Instead of feeding it live things, having to go and buy like live animals from a pet shop over and over again. It's a little bit yikes. So, egg eater snake, the coolest snake ever. How is Kiki doing, lol? She is doing so well. Like, she is completely dosing. Look at that. My friends, thank you so much for joining me for the stream. We're going to end it here. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me in this space. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye bye, everyone. Special just for you, YouTube friends. I can't. Mensen.